No one has ever done this before. Not kings, not oil barons, not tech legends we grew up hearing about. For the first time in human history, one person's net worth has crossed $600 billion. Let that number sink in. 600 billion, more money than the GDP of many countries, more wealth than entire generations combined. And the name behind it is Elon Musk. Imagine sitting in a quiet room while the world outside changes because of decisions you made years ago. That's the moment we're in right now. While most people wake up thinking about rent, bills, and survival, Elon Musk wakes up to headlines saying he's officially become the richest human being to ever exist. Not just the richest alive, the richest ever. This didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen by luck. It happened because one man repeatedly bet against common sense, ignored critics, and built companies people once laughed at. There was a time when Tesla was called a joke. A time when SpaceX rockets exploded on live television and people said, "He's finished." A time when everyone said electric cars would never replace gasoline, that reusable rockets were impossible, and that private companies couldn't compete with governments in space. But here we are. Tesla is no longer just a car company. It's a technology ecosystem, a data company, an AI-driven manufacturing giant. Every rise in Tesla stock didn't just add billions to Elon Musk's wealth, it reshaped how the world thinks about transportation, energy, and automation. Every Tesla on the road is a rolling computer collecting data, learning, evolving. That data has value, massive value, and markets know it. Then there's SpaceX, the company that quietly became the backbone of modern space infrastructure. Governments rely on it. Militaries rely on it. Internet access in remote parts of the world relies on it. Starlink alone has changed global connectivity, turning satellites into cash-flowing assets orbiting Earth. And now, with reports suggesting SpaceX is preparing for a public offering at an enormous valuation, the numbers around Musk's wealth have exploded. But that's not even the full picture. There's xAI, a company born out of a belief that artificial intelligence should be built differently. While others rushed to dominate AI markets, Musk positioned himself as a challenger, someone willing to compete at the highest level in one of the most valuable industries of the future. AI isn't just software. It's power, economic power, political power, strategic power, and investors understand that whoever leads AI shapes the next century. This is why $600 billion isn't just a headline, it's a signal. A signal that the world's wealth is shifting toward visionaries who control technology, infrastructure, and data. Elon Musk doesn't just own companies, he influences industries, he bends timelines, he accelerates futures that were supposed to arrive decades later. Think about this for a moment. If you earned $1 million every single day, it would take you more than 1,600 years to reach Elon Musk's net worth. Entire empires have risen and fallen in less time than that. This isn't normal wealth. This is generational defining, history-altering wealth. And yet, what makes this moment even more shocking is how controversial he remains. Half the world praises him, the other half criticizes him, some call him a genius, others call him reckless, but love him or hate him, one fact is undeniable: the market keeps rewarding his vision. Every risk he took that looked insane at the time now looks inevitable in hindsight. Electric vehicles weren't a trend, they were a transformation. Reusable rockets weren't a gamble, they were a revolution. Satellite internet wasn't a side project, it was global infrastructure in disguise. This is how $600 billion is built, not by playing safe, not by following rules, but by rewriting them. And the most unbelievable part? Many analysts believe this isn't the peak. If SpaceX goes public, if Tesla continues its AI-driven expansion, if xAI gains serious ground in the artificial intelligence race, this number could grow even larger. We might be witnessing the early chapters of a financial story that future generations will study in disbelief. History books won't just mention Elon Musk as a billionaire. They'll describe him as the moment wealth crossed into a new dimension, the moment one individual's influence rivaled nations, the moment the idea of what's financially possible was permanently redefined. No one has ever done this before, and now that it's been done, the world will never look at wealth, power, or innovation the same way again.